It all started in 2007, actually. I came up $500 short for a sea turtle conservation trip to New Zealand, and that lack of $500 changed my life, because the next summer I was actually able to go to South Africa and help a friend start an after-school program. And over the past 5 years, I've really tried to dedicate my life to figuring out the causes of poverty and the solutions as well. And what I found was a lot of what works and even more of what doesn't work. And I think the biggest lesson after all of this time that I've taken away is that the most important thing we can do to make a change is to listen. Every Tuesday, they have a tribal council meeting in this small community in South Africa, and the chief is there and his tribal council is there. And week after week we went trying to plead our case. And one day the question came up, okay, well, what does this community actually need? And they said, a woman stood up and she said, you know, we really could use a daycare. And the second we realize that these people have the solutions within them, and we invest in them as people, not in infrastructures, not in ideas, but in people, that's when the change can really begin to happen.
Well, I'm calling from directly north of Durban in KwaZulu-Natal, South Africa, so the east coast of South Africa. Things have just been on the up and up. It's been really good. We've only had good news. The kids that we're able to work with are just incredible. They don't let what everyone else seems to be bogged down by, these realities. It doesn't even faze them. There's one specific success story I would love to share. There's a 19-year-old boy named Spalele who came to us. He was one of the girls that we've been working with, older cousin, and he studied a business track in high school, so he has a lot of basic business knowledge. And once he graduated, just because of the harsh realities in South Africa, he didn't have any opportunity. And so he came to us one day and we said, do you have any business ideas to start your own business? And he right away said, you know, when you look at my community, you can choose to see poverty or you can choose to see opportunity, and I choose to see opportunity. And it was at that moment that we know that this kid had something special, and so we gave him a notebook, and he had a specific business idea, and we said, take this notebook home tonight, write down every idea that you have surrounding that business and bring it back tomorrow. The next day he came back with a 16-page business plan front and back, and as of this week we're actually helping him register that business. And he's been able to sit down with Forbes featured business executives here in South Africa to be able to pick their brains and get even more help. So I mean, he's completely taken his situation into his hands, and he's a true leader, and he's going to do great things for his community.